is Ashley Nicole Phillips. Welcome to the Kingdom Things Podcast. I am a channel for the divine. I channel energies and messages from God's creation, from all of creation, to assist with the upliftment of the human consciousness. An uplifted human consciousness is a humanity with no poverty, is a humanity with no famine, is a humanity with no disease, is a humanity that taps into the internal reservoir of infinite energies and potentials that are our souls to provide solutions and unfold our wildest dreams, the lives that we're worthy of, into our realities. Project the lives that we're worthy of into our realities. As we are projector beings, the energies that we hold within create our realities. This is the Kingdom Things Podcast YouTube Shorts video. So this is going to be a clip. This video is going to include a clip of a soundbite of the Kingdom Things Podcast episode titled 144 Part 2. Again, I amalgamate the energies and messages that I channel from God's creation to assist with the upliftment of the human consciousness. If you found this video, if you came across this video, scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, there's something in this video that your soul wants you to take heed to. So I'm glad you're here. Here we go. We have been programmed to believe, we were programmed to believe that there are degrees of separation. We were programmed to believe that there are degrees of separation, when in all actuality, all degrees make up the whole. Whether or not you know, all happenings are that of a divine plan. Whether or not you know, all happenings are a part of the plan of your becoming. God walks tandem with every single human being. God walks tandem with every single human being. God walks tandem with every single human being experiencing life, experiencing this expression of being a human through the lens of the sight that you are. We all, every single one of us, incarnated on planet Earth as human beings to do incredible things. Every single one of us have the remembrance of what it feels like to know no bounds, know no limits. We incarnate on Earth, and there are many bounds. There are many illusions of bounds and limits that are reinforced by the remembrances in our DNA of past lives on planet Earth. This is where a lot of low self-esteem is generated. It's on a DNA level. The remembrance of being stymied many times in the past lives. Whoever you thought you were going to be, whoever you dreamt of being inside of the box, whoever you dreamt of being before you begin to remember that you are infinite. Scratch that. You are being called to not only remember your infinite nature, but you are being called to reactivate your infinite nature. You are being called to act in your infinite nature. You are being called to serve in your infinite nature. You are being called back into the one. You are being called to realign with your divinity. You're being called to contribute to infinity. The human being can change physics with its consciousness. The human being can actually change physics with its consciousness. This is why we're being called to turn inward. Turning inward is begins the process of self-mastery. Self-mastery involves letting go of all of the attachments of who you thought you were, the attachments to identity, in order to master yourself. As your truth is an elusive, ever-changing dynamic of energies. In order for us to come into the knowing of how to be and navigate the knowing of self, the mastery starts with removing all attachments of who self is. The 2029 Apophis asteroid prophecy timeline has been transmuted, has been closed. The 2029 Apophis asteroid timeline has been transcended, has been transmuted, has been closed. The closing of this timeline, the Apophis asteroid timeline, 2029 timeline, has been jumped. This timeline has been jumped. Thanks to all of the souls who came to Earth to assist with ensuring that the highest timeline was fulfilled for planet Earth and humanity. And so it is, and so it shall be done. And so it is, and so it shall be done. And so it is, and so it shall be done. Well, what do I do now? What do I do now? Now is the time to focus inward, heart-centered, in order to build a new earth, in order to construct a new foundation, new systems, new ways of being for humanity. You have seeded in your heart dreams and goals and visions that were seeded with intention to assist with the flowering, of new earth. This path, this journey of ascension is a journey that humanity is not traversing alone. This journey of ascension is the widening of what reality is. Our physicality is a medium for our souls to express themselves. Our physicality is one of many mediums for our souls to express themselves and to experience. With or without our physicality, we are. And we are going to understand this. We are going to be introduced to this. We are going to feel this. We are going to know this as we ascend into higher consciousness. I hope you're able to take away something from this clip from the Kingdom Things podcast in Soma titled, 144 Part 2. Kingdom Things Podcast is available on YouTube as well as Spotify. Go ahead over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're able to get alerted whenever I publish new energies and messages from our Creator's creation to assist with our upliftment. Go ahead and follow over on Spotify so you get that same notification. I'm glad that you found Kingdom Things Podcast. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, as you are only a dimension or aspect of myself. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because it assists you with gaining access to your potentials or your soul. Self-love is the best love because you're worthy of that. Self-love is the best love because the way you love on yourself is the way life loves on you. Again, my name is Ashley Nicole Phillips. Bye.